Good morning, Garden Talk. Happy Good Friday of 2025. And with that being said, this means that we are well into our planting season for the spring summer garden season. Um, I have been planting a little by little over the last couple of weeks because this weekend I will be out of town with my son at a motorsports event. So my garden is completely planted as of Good Friday. A lot of things, I'm not going to say a lot of things. Everything is looking really, really good. I'm happy with everything. Just waiting for things to grow so I can see where I can add a few extra things. But I have everything out in my garden. I have picked up all of my mints that I want that I will show you guys in a little bit. I think I'm pretty much done. I do want to plant more beans, of course, and we will see how everything goes. One moment. Okay, as always, let's just start over on the vineyard orchard side of things. Everything is looking good, and you guys will notice my new pathway was an addition for this growing season, but and we've added a lot more flowers, so you will see more flowers throughout the summer as I pick those up and plant those. But as always, we're gonna start. This is the blackberry bush. It is definitely coming in, getting ready for its growing season. We did get a lot of blackberries off this bush last year. This little one over here, I expect to get way more than last year because blackberries grow on the second year cane. So the blackberry bush is doing good and that's a little blackberry bush that I will be giving away this year. And then over here, we have this raspberry bush, same thing. During the fall, I cut it all the way back. Raspberry bushes are going to grow back every year because it's pretty much a weed. So that's that. This is my granny apple tree. You guys will notice that all of my trees are in containers. All of my berry bushes are in containers. But this is my granny apple, and I noticed yesterday when I was standing on the deck over here that back here in the back it looks like we're trying to get two apples on it. But this is the granny apple tree. I was trying to find it, but they're back there in the back somewhere. Looks like I pruned it in the fall because I want to keep it contained in size. If you prune your trees, you will be able to keep them contained in size. This is my Methany plum tree right there. It's some strawberries that I'm trying to keep the squirrels from eating. They already got me once. But this is my Methany plum. And then over here, this is my Honeycrisp tree, and it does have a lot of flowers on it. As you see, I'm not sure if I'm going to get an apple this year or not. I've only had, this would be the second season that I've had these trees. And these are the little prune cuttings that I did during the fall that I'm rooting. And as you see, they are rooting well. That's a pineapple that we're still trying to do. This is my muscadine vine, which is looking right lovely. I don't know if I'm gonna get muscadine grapes this year. We're just gonna see, but I'm very hopeful on my muscadine. More strawberries down here. That's another pineapple. We got some sweet potatoes back there, which I will be planting more. And this is my lovely peach tree. I did get peaches off of it last year, and it looks as if, as you can see, I'm getting more peaches this year. I'm concerned about how heavy the peaches are going to be, but we'll see. But did you see, it's also in a container full of peaches. Right here, we got some new additions. We have a banana tree, a dwarf banana tree. And then we got some eucalyptus. That is a lemon tree that I started from seed from one of those over there that we'll get to in a moment. Um, and this one right here, we have some beans. That is a celery, and we still got room for more food there. Elderberry bushes. I don't know if they're going on to Glory, but I bought them from Sam's, and we will have to see if they come back. I don't know. I don't know. That's a new addition as well. Over here, we got a few corns. I did plant some corn. These are the ones that survived because the squirrels kept digging in it. Right here, we have, that is a cayenne pepper right there. We got some pak choy in here. We got some squash in here. We got a bell pepper. We got some banana peppers in here. We have a cabbage in there. So that's what's in there. This is peppermint that I need to trim and dry. That's peppermint. This is another cayenne. Right here we have another cabbage, some more squash, some beans. You guys, if you plant beans in your beds, that's a natural way of putting nitrogen in your soil. And we got some squash in this bed. We have some garlic in this bed. We have some onions in this bed. So yeah, we got a little bit of everything going on in this bed. Here, prime example. See, squirrel got a strawberry, was sitting up there eating it, and just left it for me to see. Yeah, we'll talk about it. Right here we have, this is apple mint right there. This is mojito mint right there. This is chocolate mint. And that is strawberry mint. And then we have our parsley, our thyme, and our oregano. We have some sage and some stevia. And in this bed, same thing. We have some pak choy. We got some beans. We got some eggplant. We have some tomatoes. This is Better Boy in here. And we have some basil. We have a cabbage. Back there we have eggplant and some basil. So that's what's all in that bed. In this bed we have more beans, pak choy, basil, bell peppers. And throughout the garden, you will see a variety of bell peppers. They're just all different colors. The red, the orange, the green, the yellow, and the lilac. So they're all over this garden. This one in here is a I don't know tomato bed because I lost the label when I started them from seed. So I'm not sure which one they are. I think they're either a Roma or a Better Boy, but I had to label them as I don't know because we lost the label. And that's a Cherokee purple in the middle. Over here we have a yellow tomato, beans, a manna orange is in here. We have basil. We have beans and so forth. Like I said, you will see beans and basil all throughout the garden. We have some chamomile in this pot. And then, of course, we have in the baskets, that is loofahs. And they will take over in no time. That is an artichoke. We have another squash. Those two are pickling cucumbers. And you will also see onions all throughout this bed. All throughout this garden, I'm sorry. Because onions will help deter pests. So you will see onions in every bed. And so we have a squash. We have another pak choy. We have a purple cabbage. Here we have more cucumbers along this fence here. We have garlic and onions and red cabbage. That is another cayenne pepper. This is a bush variety of cucumbers right here. We have onion bulbs all over there. These are all white onion bulbs that the squirrels have been fighting me over. This is a blueberry bush. We have another artichoke back there. We have a row of pineapples. And then this is my Concord grapevine that has not woken up yet. If I don't get grapes this year, at the very least next year, this is coming out and we're putting a bed. I'm not wasting time. This is my pink lemonade blueberry bush, and both of these blueberry bushes are loaded with little blueberries. That is my kiwi over here, and then it's strawberries on the bottom, but that is my kiwi. This is my strawberry mint, and then in this bed we have sugar snap peas in the back. We have squash. We have squash in the middle, and eggplant on each end, and a cabbage in the middle. So that's what we have there. Y'all know this is my same lemon tree from last year. Brought it out, and as you see, all the flowers and all the bulbs, it is loaded with new lemons, and it smells absolutely amazing. It smells so good. Up here on the picnic table, we have, that's some Thai basil, and that is some barbecue rosemary. So that's all we have on this side. So as we walk over here, this is some lemon balm, a small artichoke, and this is dragon fruit that I'm starting from seed. And that's where we are with that. So let's go into the enclosure and talk about what we have over here. Back here in the back, which is normally a shaded area, but it does get some sunlight, we have beets over here, we have lettuce, and this is where the squirrels dig the most. But we have beets over here, we have spinach over here, we have a squash there, we have some pak choi, we have some lettuce, we have some romaine, we have a cabbage, some more beans, radishes, some tomatoes, some bell peppers, some cabbages over there, of course some onions. This is a squash, Chinese cabbage, and in this bed we have some bell peppers, of course some beans, some basil, and this is a beefsteak in the middle. This is a lemon boy tomato on the end, beefsteak in the middle. These are some extras that I have sitting out. That was supposed to be a broccoli bed and a pak choi bed, but the rabbits keep nibbling. I mean, not the rabbits, the squirrels keep nibbling at it, but we're gonna see what survives. That's some dill in that pot right there. This right here is a celebrity tomato with basil, pak choi, cabbage, and a squash. That's what's in there. These two are also citrus that I started from seed last season. They were from a citrus that we don't know what type of citrus it was, but that's that. We're starting some more corn from seed. I know that's going to be kind of iffy because they have sensitive roots, but we're going to start them nonetheless. Over here we have, this is a bell pepper and a yellow tomato and another amount of orange. So that's a bell pepper, a yellow tomato, amount of orange, some celery, a red cabbage, and we put some beets in this little stalk here. These are all red onion bulbs in there. We have spinach in there. Over here we have more tomatoes. I love tomatoes. I love making salsa, and I love making spaghetti sauce. So you will notice I eat a lot of tomatoes. My family love tomatoes, so we have a lot of tomatoes. So we have another tomato over here and a bell pepper. That's a Cherokee purple and the bell pepper. This is a eggplant and um, a black tula. This is a beefsteak and a bell pepper. And this is a black tula, no, a black cherry and a bell pepper. Over here we have eggplants, squash, and cherry tomatoes, flowers, onion bulbs, more tomatoes, cabbage, cherry tomatoes back there with bell peppers, and more onion bulbs if they make it. But yeah, I know that this was a long video, but I wanted to just give you guys an overlook of what the garden is looking like on our first Friday of 2025. I'm excited to see you guys' gardens. If this is your first time stopping by, please consider following me. I will follow you back and follow your gardening journey. But yeah, super excited about the gardening journey that we got going on. And oh yeah, I do have some mullein growing as well. Let me show you. So a garden friend, a garden sister of mine, got me some mullein. So if you can see it. And so I transplanted here. The one in the middle didn't make it, but the two on the outside did. And there's some over here that's growing as well. I also threw some sunflower seeds in here, but I don't know if they're gonna make it or not. But yeah, I know it's a long video, but hopefully you guys stuck around for the absolute end of it and enjoyed the video. But you guys have a happy gardening season. Until next time.